My pick for fitness, right? I just came back from my fitness this morning and I did 11,000 steps. It's not even noontime yet, just about 11:15. So that's my first part of my fitness. And I did my steps this morning. I did a little bit on the pavement and a little bit on the treadmill in the gym. I'm going to go for a bike ride this afternoon when it gets warm. I'll do a 3-mile bike ride. And then at 4 o'clock, I'm going to do my swimming today. And I'll do 30 minutes in the pool. So I'd like to bring to you my pick for foundation for fitness. Now, when I first started, I went to a running store and I had my foot evaluated by a running store. And you can, go to any running store, and what they do is you can buy the package. What I did is I told them what kind of walking I was going to do walking, and so they got me on the treadmill, and they took some measurements first of my foot. Then they took my running or walking on the treadmill, and then they put me on this machine where it evaluated my my foot, right? So then I bought the inserts. I have inserts, which last about maybe 6 months, depending upon how many times a day you wear them or whatever. But I only use these inserts for my fitness. I don't use them every day. Now, some people have orthopedic problems, and really you should probably maybe go to a podiatrist if you have like, let's see, any kind of foot disorder, like your ankles bow in, or you have some kind of orthotics or whatever. So, or you're diabetic, right? If you're diabetic, it's best to go to a podiatrist to get an evaluation because your insurance will probably cover it. And so, but I'm talking about the non-diabetics, not people that doesn't have orthopedic problems, knee problems, ankle problems, joint problems. I'm just talking about the person who has no health issues or no medical conditions concerning your legs or feet. So I recommend always buying a good sock. I have several different types of socks for different weather temperatures. You can buy them at a running store, and they're depending upon weight. Like some of them have like little cushions on the bottom of the areas to prevent sores or blisters or whatever. And so you never want to wear like something like this. There's no support in here, right? There's no support for your arches. There's no support for the bottom of your feet. And I suggest try to save up some money. I would say try to save $100 if you can, and go to a running store and get evaluated. Even if you don't buy their product, you could always see what they suggest, and that's what I did. First, I bought one from the store, and then after that, I purchased my own on Amazon because I knew exactly what type of shoe I needed, and the insert, right? The insert that they recommended. And it depends on if you're walking, and they're numbered on the bottom. Mine's a D, and you can get different brands, different prices, or whatever, and this helps add another cushion on top of your sneaker. Now, you can have different types of sneakers, like it depends what kind of walking. If I'm doing just a regular walk, or if I'm power walking, which I did in the beginning. And then I went to a little bit of jogging, jog for a minute and walk for a minute. That's how I started out. I'm not a fast runner, never been a fast runner. I can't be a fast runner because I don't weigh 100 pounds, right? I don't have a runner's body. Some people will. I don't. I don't have a runner's body. So I like I like these. These are Aces. Now I have a wider foot. Okay, I don't have a thin foot. Some people have different types of feet. They have thin feet, or they have a high instep, or they have a high arch, or if they have a wide foot. I have a wide foot, and I used to be a 7.5 years ago, but with pregnancy and things like that, believe it or not, I wear a 9.5. I'm measured at 9, but I like to wear a 9.5 because my toe pushes forward, and I tend to push my big toe through the top of the shoe, which I'll show you. So when I look for a sneaker, I like to make sure these ridges, I have ridges, like this Asus right here. The mesh is being torn because of the toe, because I have a pronation in my toe when I walk or run, or my toenail seems to poke through. But if you're going to do any races or whatever, it's always advisable to go have a pedicure and have them cut, because you will lose your toenails. But yeah, so I like Aces. And sometimes I'll even go for a men's shoe. A men's shoe fits me better than a woman's shoe. I have wide feet. My feet swell. I don't know. I don't care. I'll go for the man's shoe. Yeah. So a man's shoe, I usually wear a 7.5 or an 8. I don't know. So yeah, and my other type of shoe, my other go-to shoe, which are very expensive, but they're worth it. These are for long distance. I use hookahs. Now I have several pairs of hookahs. I have 4 pairs of hookahs, and depending upon what race I'm doing, if I'm doing a 10K, these are for long distance. This type of shoe is for long distance. It's a wide shoe. It's not very heavy, but it's very cushiony. You know, there's some people and it's wide, okay, because depending upon the weather, you're gonna swell when you're on the course. Even if you do a 5K, your feet are going to swell, your legs are going to swell. You're going to have edema after the race, no matter. It's just a fact. So I like to be comfortable. I don't like to be uncomfortable in the race. So I like to spend my money on this kind of stuff and not food, right? Or jewelry or whatever. I spend my stuff on sports equipment now. So I think the next thing, the really important thing, is to have a good foundation of a bra. Bras are really important. Now, I'm not top heavy. I have more junk in the trunk than I have on my breasts. But I always have a good foundation because I don't like things jumping up and down. Some people don't mind it, but I don't like that. I don't like things jiggling and jumping and all that kind of stuff. So I wear a lot of compression, yeah. Only on the hot months, which I usually don't do that much because I swell. So August, our hot months are July and August. And I usually don't do heavy exercise in July and August because I tend to swell. So yeah, so I look for nice wide bras, and I measure myself to make sure I'm comfortable. I go larger, yes I do. I'm usually now I'm a 34 C, but sometimes I'll go up to a 34D because I like plenty of room in the cup. And then sometimes what I'll do is I'll wear a sports bra over top. If it's cold enough, you know. These came with inserts. I take the inserts out. I don't like inserts. So here's another one. You can go to TJ Maxx or Marshall's and find some really big ones, really nice ones. These usually run small, these kind of sports bras. Walmart has a very good brand, and Kmart too, but always go bigger. I always go bigger. This is Joe Boxer. This is from 2012, believe it or not. Yeah, I got it. So it's kind of stretched out, but and then you also have the other type where you can get these shirts, and this is from, I think, J.C. Penney, but I like this brand where it has the insert of the bra inside the shirt. So you could wear a bra and then you can wear this on top. I got this at J.C. Penney. They have several. This was a long time ago, I think 2013, but they hold up. I don't put my stuff in the dryer. I hang dry my stuff, and I usually wash my stuff on the gentle cycle, but I don't put them in the dryer. No, I always hang my my stuff, all this kind of stuff, this kind of stuff. This all gets air dried in the bathroom on a hanger. Yeah. Now these are my arm compression. These are by BioFlect. I sent to in 2017. I started to swell on my arms and legs. I hurt my groin from lymphedema, so I tend to swell on my arms and legs in the bad humidity. So now I use a arm compression, and it's just like this, and it goes on top of your arm. It's covered the whole way up, because I don't like the kind of arm compressions that go here, because it cuts off my circulation. So you can get these in black or brown. They are a silver line. They have a honeycomb to prevent edema or swelling. If you've had an arm lift, brachioplasty, this is an excellent product. It's under $50. You do your measurements, and then you BioFlect. And then there's another name that's a little bit cheaper. I also have the pants that go, the BioFlect pants for edema and swelling. They are very comfortable. They're honeycombed. I don't do any races in these. These are for nighttime. And these are made in Italy. So these are the BioFlect, and it's BIOFLECT, BioFlect. Now, some people can't get the real expensive things. Even if I don't suggest wearing just these kind, but you can get these kind like at Walmart. They don't really have any compression, but they are keep your legs from jumbling all over the place, your tissue from jumping all over. These are just regular tights, but they don't have any spandex in them. These are yoga pants. They work good too, but like I said, they don't have any compression. I usually go to Marshall's, or I buy on Amazon, or Walmart has a good brand. Kmart has a good brand. But my favorite upon favorite is these are, I get them online. They're quite expensive. But these are probably the best compression pants that I've ever had. They're called CWX. I have them in a lot of different colors. They are, I have the professional kind, and I also have these. I have them in the capris. I have them in the longs. I have several pairs. I never put these in the washer, and I never put these in the dryer. I hand wash these, because these, I think they have, they have a knee support. They support your knees. They help in recovery. I love these. These are the best. These are good for all weather. That you can get the heavier ones or the lighter ones, and the capris and the long ones. What I like is they support your your stomach. So if you have a pannus, they support that. And they also, some of them actually support your buttocks too and your thighs. So I recommend them. Check them out on Amazon. It's called CX CW-X. Yeah. And there are a lot of other kind, but they're the best. I think they're the best. I have a pair on that I got from Lululemon or something like that. Lulu something. Yeah, I like things with a lot of spandex that will keep me tight and keep me in a good recovery. So not everything's all not jumping around while I'm trying to walk or trying to run or trying to do a race. So anyway, I hope this helps. And I also I like a visor. I like a visor a lot, and I always wear a headband because that's where I sweat. So whenever I exercise, I always wear a headband. And if it's not on my head, it's around my neck because that's where I sweat the most. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. See you in the next video.